This situation is like your first experience with algebra. This is probably the habits that you have the most ingrained inside of you, and so this is what you would just consider like very traditional algebra. So there's no exponent. That's the key. This is a linear equation. It's a messy linear equation, but it's still linear, and so we can solve it using the traditional method of simplifying and then getting the x alone. So to simplify, we would start by distributing. So we would get 4x equals 3x minus 6. And then in order to get x by itself, we need to first bring all the x's together. So I would subtract 3x from both sides. And this very conveniently just gets me x here equals negative 6. And that's just the answer. So this is a very simple equation, but it contrasts with the case where we have an x squared. Okay, so if we had an x squared, things would be much more complicated. Okay, exponents are messy. So we want to try to remember that they're going to be more complicated because there's more complications and sometimes there's more than one answer. So when you have traditional algebra, it's going to have no exponents. You just get x by itself. That's how you learned algebra. And x squared, we're going to need to factor. We're going to need to do things differently. So learn to recognize the difference.